About the land is about 72 acres.
Wow. Cocoa in the world. People now know much about cashew. You can use cashew for everything. Wine.
We started this factory about 20 years ago.
Kwaminat TV, supporting African businesses home and abroad. Kwaminat TV, the best and the full way to sell your brand to the world. Kwaminat TV, supporting African business.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Another day. Welcome to Kwaminat TV. Guys, if you are not a member of Kwaminat TV, kindly subscribe to Kwaminat TV. I'm in Cashew area, which is called Cabre, a town called Cabre, and I'm going to give you how cashew start from beginning to processing to the end, and how they transport it to Accra. But so today, check my outfit. You see my Wellington boots. I'm ready going now. Okay. Go, take care, bye.
Most of these talents are heading, most of these businesses we don't see. The best pictures are heading, I just say share. Yeah. Most of these talents are heading, most of these businesses we don't see. Kwaminat TV, I'm bound to no need to worry, baby. No need to worry, baby. Go like and subscribe to Kwaminat TV. Supporting African businesses home and abroad. Kwaminat TV, the best and the full way to sell your brand to the world. Kwaminat TV, supporting African businesses home and abroad. Kwaminat TV, everything is free, you just need to hit the team up. Kwaminat TV, supporting African businesses home and abroad. Kwaminat.
Good evening, this say.
Francis.
Francis. Francis, where then farmer? What do you do?
Me do.
Odo. Muna musha farm and so. Okay. So I'm here with a Francis. We are in Bonacre, and this is one of the cashew farmers, the guys who take care of the cashew farm. And as I said, I'm coming to farm to show you how the cashew is, how they start the whole process. So if you look around all over, there's a cashew trees all over, and this is the beginning ones. We've started, harvesting it, but not too much. If you go to other places, the cashew are very old. This is about 5 years. And one thing is, the interesting thing is, when you come to the farm, look at this. You eat natural, organic. Those ones, no one feed them, you see? So farming is the future of Africa. Farming is the future of Africa. So today we are going to show you much about cashews, cashew farm. And there's another guy here. They are the one who take care of the farm. Everyone say? Say? Fuseni. Is it Fuseni? Fuseni, a day partner, you are. What you man say? What dog? Timona Moshe farm, so until Fuseni, so say, on no share. Moshe farms, so but in all, then I have here Mr. Matthew. Mr. Matthew,
Yes.
he's the one that owned this place, and he's the one that I had a talk with or conversation with 2 years ago, who was processing the cashew to become the nuts. And today he has a lot to say. He's showing her how they pick the cashew from here and transport it, at the same time process it to the end to become eatable cropped or eatable things. Yeah. So, Mr. Matthew, well, for me, I know you. The audience don't know you, so
Yeah.
can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Matthew Sakwaju. I'm from Kabiri, but my farm is at Bundakure. So this is the farm. It's about, the land is about 72 acres.
Wow.
But I've planted 45 acres now. So,
Wow.
And the trees are only, I think, the first farm is 7 years now. The second farm is 6 years. The third farm is 5 years.
5 years. Okay, so now you are harvesting the 7 years one, or you're harvesting all of them? So
Okay, I'm harvesting the 7 years one. The 6 years one, I've given it to my junior brother.
all right. Okay.
So I'm harvesting the 7 years and the 5 years.
In the 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
And this year I've harvested about 85 bags here.
85 bucks here.
Yes.
So that means it's still the more the cashew grown, the more you get the fruit.
Yes.
Okay.
More
So do you think roughly next year you're going to get maybe?
Next year, I think I can get 150 bags.
Oh, roughly,
Because-
yeah, double.
Yes, because last 2 years I got 20 bags.
Okay. The
Last year I got 40 bags.
and this year
This year now I'm still harvesting, but I got
you have 80 bucks
85
now.
bags now.
So it could happen that this year definitely
This year,
you
definitely
hit
I-
100
yes, I will hit 100.
or more, because I can see there's a lot on it
Yes.
even here
Yes, it
already. Okay, so let's go through the farm as we are talking. Yeah. So guys, as I said, I'm in a farm, and you know what? I haven't ride a motor for years when I left this area. But today, I ride a motor almost 20 something
Yes.
yeah, kilometers. Yeah,
Yes, I think it's 28 kilometers.
28 kilometers. Okay, let me just,
Everything will form a canopy.
yeah.
But now for this one, I've planted it in lines with the agric method. I think by next year or the following year, I can cut down some of the trees
Okay.
where it has formed canopy.
Yeah. Where you think is too close.
And I do thinning. If you are cutting it, we call it thinning.
Thinning. All right.
So for this year, this one, every year I do pruning.
All right.
Pruning is to cut down
Some of the
branches
branches.
which are on the ground.
All the way down.
Yes,
Okay.
you have to cut it off.
Like basically this one is down. So
Yes.
by all means next year you will
Even this year,
after harvesting. Okay.
I will do pruning.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Okay, let's climb this mountain
Mountain. Yeah.
so that you can see the farm.
Wow. This is amazing.
This farm is 7 years.
Oh, this is the 7 years one.
This one.
This
And
one.
this
Oh, the down one.
Yes, the down one. And this is 5 years.
Okay. So I can see that the 7 years one has more fruit
Yes.
than the 5 years one. Although the 5 years is coming by still. And guys, see, the cashew is on the ground. That's why they are going to pick. Oh, look at this place. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And one thing is, you can also eat some of the fruits right here.
Oh, yes.
Pick it, eat some right here. See? And how do you get the water? Because I can see tap over there.
Yes.
Do you have a borehole?
I have a borehole here. And I've mechanized it.
All right.
Solar.
Okay. Okay.
The year we came here, you have to fetch water from town.
Wow.
Uh,
To this place.
This place about 28 kilometers. The following 2 years, somebody drilled a borehole
Over there.
nearby me here.
Uh-huh.
So we were fetching water there.
Okay.
And last 2 years.
You drill
I
yours.
started to drill my own.
Okay.
So when after drilling, I contact some NGOs, Tech Solar, and they come and mechanize it for me.
Okay.
So here, everybody, those nearby here, everybody come here.
And fetch water.
Water.
So the solar only there to pump the water, or do you use it a bit of light? You get
Yes,
a bit of light.
I use it to get light here.
Also, you have light as well.
Yes.
That's
They
great.
use it to charge their phones.
Phones, yeah.
And that it pumps the water up here. So when you need water and
It flows.
it flows.
That's great.
Even,
With the gravity.
yes. Even where I planted the coconut, in the dry season we have to water it. So I've made pipe
To where the
where
coconut
the
are.
coconut farm is. So
Wow.
in the dry
And this
season
is
we use
about
it
40 something acres together.
yes, the cashew.
Wow. So the cashew is covering how many acres? And the coconut is covering how many acres?
The cashew is covering 45 acres.
45 acres.
And the coconut 6 acres.
Wow.
6 acres. That land is different from this 72
Okay.
acres.
Okay.
Land.
Okay. Oh, that land is different. It's
yes,
totally in different area.
different area. It's down over there.
Okay.
I think we will go from here. We will go there.
All right. So guys, see how the cashew farm is. And we are on top of the hill. And you know, today I dress properly. So I don't mind where I step my foot. Wow. So I want you to see the view. There's a huge land, and anyone that want land, want farm, to farm anything at all. Here is not only cashew that you can farm here. There's yams. There's so many crops that you can do here, but mainly because of the cashew in this area. That is why people farm a lot of cashew here. But you can do so many things. There's a massive land laying down here, waiting for people to come and farm here. And there's a trees. This is natural. Look at the fresh breeze. In Europe, in America, and other places, farmers are the richest people. Why Africa? Why is it that farmers are not rich? And also, can you tell us a bit about this little story? Do you have any idea about that? Why farmers are not rich? Farmers are poor. Even I won't say that, but I think it's the truth.
Oh, it's true that in Africa here, most of the farmers are poor. Because we the farmers too, we don't concentrate on the farming. And there are some people, they don't use the agric method to farm. As I'm farming here, if you, my farm name is, I think the farm, I've registered it. The name is Nyankacha.
Nyankacha. What the Nyankacha means?
See it, I think, see and proceed. If you
Right.
see it, how I've planted the thing, you will say, oh, this farm, I have to go and farm like how Matthew is farming.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
It's basically like see and do the same.
same.
So you are setting an example for the
So
people.
if
All right.
everybody comes here, say, oh, if you go to Matthew's farm, I think we have to be planting like how Matthew is planting
His farm, his cashew farm. And even at all, any crop at
Any
all,
crop at
if you
all,
lay it and leave space.
Yes. Even if you go to the coconut farm, everything I do here, even if I'm planting maize,
Yam,
yam,
eatable
everything.
It's
online. So many people come here too. Even some people have gone to their farm to do pegging for them.
All right. Okay.
So that they will get it online.
So basically, if someone want to farm, he can even come to you and get advice because you
yes.
are doing it in an educative way.
Yes.
Okay.
Some are having more big farms than me, than my own.
Yeah.
But they cannot harvest cashew.
Cashew like the way the way you have seen it
Yes.
coming.
Yes.
Because of the planting.
Yes.
And the lines.
The lines.
Yeah.
Intervals.
Intervals that you give it, All right. Okay, let's move on to, because we have a lot to go and we have less time. So we are in the farm and there's trees.
And this farm is 3 years old. 3 years.
Oh, this is the 3 years old. So, Mr. Matthew, why is it that the trees the big trees are all dead?
Yes.
It's because you have to let it.
Yeah, you have to kill the trees.
Okay.
So that there may be no shade to take the cashew. Cashew, they want sun.
Okay.
So you have to kill all the trees so that there may be no shade in the farm.
Okay. So you see, this one is, for example, is a new one.
New one.
The 3rd year one, the 3 years, the 3 years one. So basically, in 2 years from now, this one has to start producing. This year. Harvest some of them.
Some here.
Yeah, because you can see some of the trees here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's great. So, if you are interested in cashew farming, you can also connect with Mr. Matthew. Then he will guide you in any way that you want to do. But we didn't come here basically for that. We came here purposely to show you how the cashew start and also get to where it goes and how hard these farmers also work on it. And at the same time, what is the benefit that they got from it? Because in this area of Ghana, Bono area, German district, this area produce about 70 to 80% of cashew in Ghana. If you add Bono East and all together, I think we get about 90% of cashew around us. Before it was Brongahafo area, and now is Bono and Ahafo. Yes, which I always say that Bono Ahafo, Brong Ahafo, and Bono and Ahafo are the bread basket of Ghana. Are the bread basket of Ghana. Is there any developing or is the government looking up to these places for infrastructures or something like this? I mean, sometimes I don't do politics, but this is something is about development of the area, which I also grown up in the area. But guys, leave comments on this content, and let's all help promoting African businesses home and abroad. If you want to invest, these cashews need to be processed here in Ghana. This is what I think. And use the end products to export it. But rather we export the raw materials, the raw product, raw crops. Cashew is the fastest growing crop in Ghana at the moment, or in Africa at the moment. I think it's also all over in the world. See, I'm going to take one of the cashew. I can see some big ones over there. I will take one, and the thing is, you can also eat it. Oh, there's mango, beautiful mango also here. So in this farm, when you come, you get everything.
Oh, yes.
So actually, you have everything here.
Yes, I have.
That's interesting. I can see this cashew. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. You don't need to wash it. You don't need to do anything because this is natural. You see? And see how it is. I'm going to try to eat it. I know when it goes in your destiny, if it goes in your clothes, it will destroy it, but no problem. Today we are in a farm. So guys, see. When we go to school, at that time, cashew was not something that people are interested in. So we just eat it, probably burn this one and hammer it with rocks, then take the seeds and eat it. Now, cashew is the fastest growing crop in Africa. I was in Gambia, it was the same. Ghana here is the same. I haven't been to other places, but Gambia, I saw it. Cashew was everywhere. So come and join me here. So Matthew, let's go. I'll eat it. Thank you. I can see the solar. So this is the solar. How many horsepower do you have here? How many watts?
It's 2,600.
Wow, that's huge. It can do a lot.
Yes.
And it was locally made.
No, this was imported, but
Yeah, I'm
yes, locally
assembling.
made. Yes, assembling by local.
So which company? Let's hype the company.
Peck Solar.
So Peck Solar,
Yes.
wherever you are, we thank you for, assembling this here. And if you are in Ghana and if you want to also have a solar in your house, farm, anywhere, contact Peck Solar. When you go to Google or wherever, all the search engines, you will find the Peck Solar.
This is a borehole.
So this is the borehole. Oh, that's why you drill it.
Yes. Yes. You drill the borehole here.
Okay. And you pump it to the top.
To the top.
Yeah.
Have the tap here.
Also, so they are coming to fetch water. So these are the guys, some of them who lives in the area and they come and fetch water. You come and fetch water.
Yeah.
So how does this Mr. Matthew's borehole help you in the area? What is your name first?
I'm Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac, how does this water helps you in this area?
Oh, actually, I'm even thanking God for this water being in this area.
Okay.
Because I'm also a farmer here, and he's my uncle.
All right.
So actually, he has helped us a lot here
That helps you a
for
lot.
bringing this borehole here. If not, I don't know. By now, it's not raining, where I would have even gotten
Got water too.
to spray my farm.
Okay.
And now the place is growing bushy. So I wouldn't have known where I would have gotten water to spray. But now I just come within 20 minutes.
You fill all your
I fill all
jerrycans
of my jerrycans. And off I go.
and off you go.
So it's helping a lot.
It's helping a lot.
And
So
people are living around here too. They also come to fetch.
come to fetch
So
water
it's helping almost everybody around here.
around here.
It's good.
It's good.
Initiative.
So which type of farming are you in?
It's a cashew farm.
Cashew farm as well.
plantation, So we are just spraying under the cashew plantation.
Okay, so that you burn all those
All the
leaves
grasses.
and grasses and yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for your
You're welcome.
information. Thank you. So keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe, and share. We are still in the farm, We're walking through a bit, then we'll start off again to go and check the coconut farm. So from there we head towards, we have little time today. If not, we'll even eat fufu here. But we'll come back again, because eating fufu in a farm is one of the best things to do and healthier to do. So we saw the 7 years, we saw the 3 years, and we are heading towards. So these ones are.
Here is 5 years. Here is 7 years.
The 7 years. So those ones are the 5 years one. So Mr. Matthew, tell us, cashew, when you start plant cashew first, how many years exactly? Is it start coming, the crop start coming, the fruit start coming in
3 years.
In 3 years.
3 years.
Okay. Exactly 3 years you start. So it's basically like the cocoa, I think so, isn't it?
Oh yes. When I started, I think at the 3 years time I got $5. 4 years time I got 20 bucks. 5 years time I got 40 bucks.
Okay.
This,
so it's increasing and increasing. And so the big your farm is, the more you get.
Yes, the more you get. And the spacing too count. If you do the spacing well, the yield will come.
Yeah, if you give in a freedom, give them freedom so that it doesn't form canopy. And you can see, guys, here, see, I can say, look over there, the 5 years one, look over there, there's yellow ones, some are yellow. At the same time, you can put a little bit yams and cassava and pepper. I can see it here. Corn is growing. You know, you can get all those things also in here. So in here, and Mr. Matthew has set up. You see that pipe over there can spray.
Sprinkler.
Yeah, it's a sprinkler which can water this place the moment they put a machine on. Oh, and they have yams also here. This is afasia or yam, proper yam. This is afasia. So are you going to plant it, or this one you just?
I've finished planting. They will be eating this one.
Ah, okay. So basically you don't buy any food as well.
Oh, we don't buy.
See, these are all yams are there.
Still buying food and
what is the use of you being in a farm?
Yes.
Eat agriculture, eat organic, and this one there's no chemicals on it.
No.
So they will be eating this one too. And see, it's free, oh.
The bigger ones have sent everything to home.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's great. That's great. The farm is huge. We cannot walk through all. So we're just doing a bit. So these ones are also part of the 3 years.
Yes, part of the 3. Part of the 3.
This ones, yeah. And you have corn and groundnuts. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Oh, see, when you come to farm, see by here, it's yams is just laying down for nothing. No one is eating it. Oh, hey, Accra, hey, go to cities. People are fighting for yams, and see, there's cassava also in. There's plantain. You can see. So amazing. This is huge.
So after here, then we go to the coconut farm.
Yeah.
Or we can use bike to go and see the goose.
Oh, it's also here.
Yes.
Okay.
Two
sites.
2 places. So
okay.
The goats are over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Fowls.
Okay.
Now they are planting this year.
Yeah, corn. Yeah.
Corn, yes. And
there's a lot of maize here, so when they clean inside, you see
they
the
are
maize
molding
here.
mouse.
For the yams.
For the yams.
Okay.
But my yam farm is where the coconuts are.
Okay.
So when you go there, you see
A big land, free land, yeah.
Proper yam.
So that one is proper yam farm.
Yes.
Do you plant the yams also to in a commercial basis or?
Oh yes.
In a commercial basis. That's great. At the same time, Mr. Martin is also creating employment for this youth. They will come from whatever. I think they are from the north.
Yes, they are from the north.
Yeah, and when they come to the little bit down here, this is basically west part of Ghana, and the mold also the. This is how the, this is how they mold the yam. This is where they plant the yam. Yeah, and because it rains just a few days ago, the ground is soft for them to mold it. And see, they space it. They space it. They just started. I think we spoke with them just a few minutes ago, and they came and they just started. And then we wait me about by say at that road to me by say, oh yeah, umodu do say. Obiat me 100. Wow. In about by say 5 o'clock and you may.
Oh, they be 12.
Oh, by 9:12. So just a few hours. Okay, what time is it now? We have about 8:30. 8:30, 8:20, 8:19, is it? So 8:19. So basically 2 hours, 3 hours. Wow, that is great. And see, well, I have done this one before, but you know it was those days. Let me just take the shovel, the hoe, and see if I can do it this time again.
Okay.
So I want to just hold this camera like this. Okay. Put this one also, and let me see. Jack, I'm starting. I'm interested to me a booby this time. Show me this one. Okay, let me see if I can do it, because I remember those days in school time we do it. But let me see if I still have the strength. Hey. You know, you have to try. You know. Am I doing it right?
Oh, yes.
I remember those days when we were in school, we do it to get money. But in fact, that was years ago. Whether I'm doing it right, I don't know, but I'm doing it. Whether I'm doing it right, I don't know, but I'm doing it. Hey, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. You see, guys, I tried. You know, if I didn't try it, it will be another. I tried, so I will come and see if the yam will be one of the biggest in it here. Okay, so. So, mumani yang ketenkete to some idea, no. So, we are here. We are now going to the coconut farm. All right, so guys, I said today is a farming day, and it says crop and yams and coconut. I mean, cashew crop, yam, coconut. They have a bit of chicken, also poultry, also here in the farm, and everything here is natural. Yeah, so the poultry, the chicken, or the birds that I saw here, you have duck, you have a guinea fowl, and you have this, and also that one. Do you do it in a commercial basis or just for the?
For the chicken, it's not commercial basis. When we come to the farm, we can use
some to
prepare food.
Okay. So you are here in the farm and eating the best.
Yes.
And we in the city are not eating any best. That is good. That is good. And at least, if you are in the farm, eat the right one. Eat healthy. That is the most important thing in life about all what we are struggling for. But see the pineapple. See, this is natural one. Look how big it is. There's another one there. This one is not ripe. I will have to take it home. Okay, good. So guys, we are in the coconut farm. This is the first time seeing coconut farm in this area. All around German district, or even from Sunyani coming, there's no coconut farm. No. And this is the first time seeing coconut farm. So basically, if this one works, it's going to be amazing. And if you see, Mr. Matthew, how long have you planted this? How long is ago?
I think it's 11 months now.
11 months now.
11 months.
So 11 months now. Can you see how the coconut is? And he has planted it in a way that he can also water it if it's in the dry season, because around this area, when it's dry season, it's pure dry. Yes. And if you have borehole, so this is proper farm in a commercial basis, which is so ongoing. This is the beginning one. Yeah. So that means if you have water and if you check the soil, you can plant anything anywhere. Yes. In Ghana, we believe that coconut grows mostly in the seaside. Yes. That's what we believe. But if you can plant it and just within less than a year, a coconut is like this, that means in 3 years you are going to harvest it. Definitely. Wow. Oh, it's huge. So you are cleaning. It's huge. So how many acres do you have here?
The coconut farm is 6 acres.
6 acres. All right. 6 acres.
I've planted yam.
Yams in, yeah. So as the coconut hasn't been to the level that they will cover create a canopy.
Yes, farming.
You can do farming, different type of farming in yam, cassava. So you can eat from in as well. Wow. Wow. So we're walking through the coconut farm. And this one also, I can see you plant it in a way that it's parallel, yeah, lines where actually coconut has been always like this when they plant it, and because it grows and it go very up and it forms shade easily. Wow. Then, Mr. Matthew, I can see that you're creating a lot of employment, because you need a lot of people to farm, to weed, help, and to help to clean the place, and also. So how many workers do you have here, roughly? Do you get in a year? Because sometimes they come and go. So
yes. I have 5 workers now. But I was at the harvesting time. I was having 11 workers. 11
workers.
5 women were picking harvesting the cashew.
Permanently here.
Permanently here for 3 months. And the men too, they are laborers. I pay them yearly.
Okay.
So when they come here, they stay here for a year. For a year.
Okay.
I think the people working there over there.
The guys that I spoke with.
The guys we saw over there, I think May will be their. May is the.
May will be their year end.
Yeah.
So
I have to
the
pay
whole
them
year.
For the whole year.
Oh, wow.
And I need 2 people in addition.
Okay.
For them to be 6.
Okay. Yes. So these people, are they going to stay or they will leave?
They want to stay.
They want to stay. Or some of them leave if
some of them
the
leave,
year comes.
Yes. And these people want to stay.
Okay.
So I have to keep them and add
2 more.
2 more.
Because
so
it's growing.
Yes, it's growing. And I have another land I want to plant. I want to plant orange and what again? I want to plant orange and
Lemon?
palm nut.
Palm nut.
Palm nut.
Oh yeah, palm nut. Palm nut is also one of the fast-growing crop because Malaysia used palm nut to Malaysia and Ghana had independence at the same time.
At the same time.
But they use palm nut to improve themselves, to feed themselves, also to develop themselves. So we can also do the same thing. Why are we 66 years old and still not doing anything?
Yeah, I will plant tomatoes here.
Okay.
So this sprinkler, I have some sprinklers here. I have to fix it and plant tomatoes here. At this area.
And before why do you decide to plant coconut around this area? And did you check the soil before you did it, or you just think, okay, this area will be good for coconut?
I checked the soil. We have agric officers at the district assembly.
Okay.
So I brought them here to check the soil for me. When they tested it, they said, oh, when I grow coconut here, it will be very fine.
So what will you advise if someone want to do farming? Do you advise that they should go and mechanize it, or check the soil before they do you think that is good?
Oh yes, you have to check the soil before. Even the cashew we are planting, you can see here there are some cashews here.
Yeah.
This land was for somebody.
Okay.
And I told him that he shouldn't plant cashew here.
Okay.
Because this land is sandy.
Okay.
So if you plant cashew here, and the yield will be very poor.
Okay.
So I told him.
So it won't be properly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, if so, you have to go to and find another land.
So he sold this one to you.
This one to me, and I planted coconut. So I'm going to cut down all the
cashews, because it's not going to be properly. So it's basically not for cashew.
Not for cashew.
All right. Okay.
These are proper yams.
These are proper, not afasia.
No.
Not water yam. Yeah.
We call it puna.
Puna. This one is the puna, the proper one that they export to. And so you're going to put sticks on it, or you're just going to leave?
I'll put sticks on it.
Yeah, because they have to climb up.
Next week I have to start putting
the okay. So basically, these ones are some of the commercial ones.
The commercial ones.
Okay. So we have yams here. So you can have the land, and at the same time you have coconut also plant in.
Yes. The coconuts. When I planted it, some died.
It's normal.
You have to
replant it again. Yeah, it's normal.
This area, here is a water lock, and I didn't plant it early. So when the rain started, the water
fill up the area.
Yes.
That is why.
This area, of them died.
Okay. Because before the raining season comes, the coconut have to be in a certain level so that it can absorb because coconut like water. So guys, this is also what we have for you, the yams and the coconut farm also. And you can see the pepper. All these ones are organic. They don't put any chemical on it. There's nothing on it. No fertilizer, no nothing. It's just the soil. Yes. You see, so when you come here, everything you eat here is organic. Okay. So because of our time, Mr. Matthew, let's rush.
Okay.
Mr. Matthew, as we are going, what advice will you give it to people who lives in abroad and they want to come and also do something in Africa and do something in Ghana which they don't know? Will you advise people to come to this area, or will you advise people to come and stay around Accra and the surrounding area, or only the capitals? What advice?
No, when they come, they should come to the village area. Because in Accra, like this, you won't get land like this to farm. And here there are farm, there is land here. So if they come, they can buy a land, plant whatever they need, like cashew, any cash crop they want to plant, they can get land to plant it.
And can people also do, because most of the people like doing poultry farming, bird farming, animal farming, and also like catfish and all those.
Yes.
Whatever they want to invest.
Whatever they want to
Do you
invest.
think around this area or around outside Accra and outside Kumasi and Sunyani, the big cities, is also advisable?
Yes, it's very advisable. Like me, now we are going to where I'm running my goats.
Okay.
We are going to see them. Okay. And I have broilers too. I have a poultry farmer in town.
All right.
That one too, we can go and see.
Okay.
I process them. Sorry, the broilers, when they are 2 months, I process them and sell locally.
You sell locally?
And, yes, and it's organic.
Right. We'll go and see it. Go and see it from here.
And it's profitable. Very profitable. So if they want to come, they should come to Ghana, invest in Ghana, we'll get more profits.
Okay. Okay. All right. And the labor is also cheap.
Oh, the labor is cheap.
And it's there as well. The manpower to work with it, it's also there as well.
It's there.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. This is the coconut, and we are now heading towards where the animal farm is, where you can find goats and all those other livestock. So come with us and let's go and check. Today is a farming day, and we are in here, Sampa, around Sampa, Bonacre areas. Yes. So from this place, it's not far. You head towards Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire. It's not far anymore. And so basically it's between Ghana and Ivory Coast. Keep watching Kwaminat TV, guys. When you come across this video, I want you to subscribe, share to other people. Let most of the diaspora that they want to come back home see that there's a place to invest. If you're interested in farming, come to this area. I will say come to this area. And the land is also cheap. And you can find it, you say it's middle of nowhere, but everything is here. Everything is possible. Mr. Matthew has solar. So if you have light, you have everything. You have a borehole. And the water is drinkable, so people are drinking it. You can treat it in a way that you can drink and use it for anything at all. Mostly around these areas too, the water that you get it from the rock is fantastic. I remember when we go to school, we go to Color, you see? Yeah. And take water from in. Even that one is red. A lot of iron, but we drink it, isn't it? We are still alive. So guys, come with me. We are going now to the goat animal stock farm. Good. Come with me. So we just arrived at the other farm where the animal farm is. And we came with a motorbike. And you know, every place he has a shed there, which is a house that the people sleeps there. And you see this one. So that is what they use to pound fufu in this area. So everything is here. Food, everything. Animals are here. See? So started the goat farm. And you know, all this thing they eat organic. The leaves are here. Where you do your background?
Papa.
Because I one of India who use super. Omdi drop pre.
Yes. And also say,
Abroche. Yeah. Yeah. Is it red tree? Red tree. I have the name. But then it's one of the leaves that they use it for powers, and they use it for so many medicines. These trees, and it's all over here. Free. Those are all those trees. One of the strongest, I think, is red tree. Or hard tree, something like this. So this is the animal farm. Started slowly, and in a year's time, because you see someone's giving birth over there. In a year, even if all the females give birth one in a year, which they do more than that. This one has 2.
3 times a year.
3 times a year, and if each has 2, you will see that before we come back here in a year's time or the following year, you see, and I promise to be here every other year in this farm to, give you the update. So it will encourage you out there to also go in farming. Farming is the key to success, because if you can feed yourself, that's why you can feed. That is how you will also feed other people. And we can also feed, as we are exporting plantain to Burkina and Mali and all those, and the same thing, we can export anything at all. We are exporting cashew, we are exporting yams. So the more you do it, the more you get. Mr. Matthew, say something just a bit about your animal farming here.
Oh yes, I was having these goose at my own town.
Yeah, in the house.
In the house, but they were just stealing them.
Yeah.
So
going around. I know what you mean.
I
The boys.
I brought them here to keep them here. I brought only 5. Look at now how.
Only 5.
Yes, only 5.
How many years now?
Oh, it's 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
And now they are more than.
They are more than
20 or more than that.
Yes,
Let me see.
They are 28.
Wow. Only 2 years. So if 2 years, 5 has multiplied that is 23 more.
23 more, yes.
So guys, think about it.
Some are pregnant.
Yeah, some are pregnant. So guys, think about it. So if you're able to bring about 30 pieces, you expect in a year how much? 5 is equals to 23. Wow. Work it out for yourself. And leave comments that if this is only goat, sheep are not in, cow are not in, and you can do all those things in the area because this is a free range area. And the good thing I've seen that he has covered it in a way that snake cannot penetrate. Nothing can come in here. See.
So by 9 o'clock, I'll release them to go outside and eat and come back.
Oh, they will come back themselves, or you have to drive them
No,
to
they'll
come.
come back themselves.
Oh, interesting. I think next time when we'll come to the time that you release them, and you see, this is. If you don't know, we call it in Ghana here konsusa, and it's one of the healthiest. It has so many. It reduces pressure. It does so many things. It boosts your so many things. All right, and this is what this is banana.
No, this plantain.
This plantain. Okay. All right. Okay. Then we head towards because of our time. Good. So we're going back. The guys over there is somewhere deep somewhere. So I think they're all gone out already. Yeah. Okay, guys, come on with us as we go to the other end. So guys, we are now coming to have breakfast. When we were coming, we bought the general porridge that everyone eats in Ghana. We call it cocoa, Hausa cocoa. So that is our breakfast. We've done what we have to do. Now we are back. We are just going to have this porridge, then set back to the house, because today there's a lot of funerals going on over there. And also, these are the people who are coming to pick the cashews, the one that ripes on the under the tree. These are the people who are coming to pick it. They are here to work as we are going. So, guys, if you come across this video, kindly subscribe, like, share, let people know that you can do farming around this area. And you see, as I said, you can get light anywhere because Ghana has 24/7 sun for solar. So he has light here. This is the light. He connected. The people can live. They live here even more. They don't have light offs. We have light offs in the city, but here they don't have light offs. See, they live here. If you live in the farm, look at it, rich area. This is where in Europe rich people Thus, the farmers are rich when you go to the Western world, but in Africa, farmers are poor. But Mr. Martin is trying to make a change, turn it around, change the narrative for the farmers to become the richest people in Ghana. Keep watching Kwaminat TV. Mr. Martin, Mr. Matthew,
Yes, sir.
your last words in this farm to educate people, just in a few words, to let people know what is going on. Just in a few words.
What I would say is farming is very interested.
Work,
Yes.
Career.
But if you do it in the agric method way, you will see that farming is very interested. So
and easy as well.
And easy as well. So I want everybody to go into farming, and if they go into farming, they should use the agric method to farm, and it will give them more profits than the local farming. So everybody should go into farming.
So go into farming, and you can farm everything little, because he has everything.
Yes,
yeah, and you see 5 goats in 2 years. They have turned to 28. Multiply by 23 more.
Yes.
So even if you are saying you are going to only animal farming, you know how the profit is. You see, those little ones are all here to help their mother and their uncle to farm. This is how they do it. If you have children, if you have nephews here in Ghana, they come and help you. I'm going to uncle's farm. They are happy to go.
Today is Saturday.
They don't go to
school.
That's
so
it.
They have come to farm.
That's it. You see? So that is it. Keep watching Kwaminat TV. Guys, subscribe, like, and share. So let me also go into my porridge. That's mine. And eat mine. Thank you, guys. Okay. Yeah, for us. Welcome, bro. For another country. The country. Isaac.
Sir.
What's that answer for us? Kwame. Bo Uze. Victor. Sweetie Uze. Esther. Madam Uze. Edith. Beauty Uze. Maria.
Madam
Auntie. Bro. And then more for day.
I tell you, and then Saturday, Uncle School, Uncle Duman, yeah, but from say, Abuay Papa.
Okay. And then a Jumana Mumbai.
By the Muafu, yeah, but good by the new beer 50 Abu form. Yeah, but Peja Edia to do as you send a come.
So basically, I'm going to move post now by a number of a chichiro across. Okay. So, boys, you know, I'm mobile as a Jumano. Boys, you know, Kwame, Victor. What did you say? Ike. Kwame and Victor. Muna musi post no. Muna mama baye na bokesi punano. Na manfo enye biedi won kan ne keke kan hono so. Okay. Nti normally no go school anasa we dey.
Me go school that my VSS.
VSS. This omom we na san ya.
Me 2016
all right, okay. This is there now we aside farming.
Oh, me yeah, Juma or cashew processing.
Oh, cashew processing. And me ba ho 2 years ago now. All right, okay. Good, that's fine. Until Ufili say coming to farm. Ufili a farming yeah na say.
Oh,
farming yeah. Udi aduane papa. We went cocoa papa. Organic. Vivienne so that I say. Hi. Okay. Me da say. Kwame. Onzo as a man I work youth are omotesamo omonkofu omun say they can just live outside there as a man I work at farm
farming no dibia bit me boy that pa na we school no we go school we no better feel no love you in fact ni kakramai nti say youth no bia e dey no ho hye farming say bia beboa o man ni na no bia e dey atimi
So this is what Kwame is saying. Pacho for say.
Pacho me the pen gift.
Pen gift. Pacho oya hwan.
Me ekuani.
We ekuani. Na Mr. Matthew yedai.
And Pacho ne.
Okay, enti ukru no na ofi say adwuma Mr. Matthew no na say nye.
Pacho
pa nti onso de wa ho adi nyina
ata na chi
yeah mahu sa ma ye adwuma kese pa me nim say adwuma we ono kwan to menye say ni oba bi ti say wo edi na chi a nti advice be na wo de be ma ema na omo aware ma omo kunum ne we nka eni hu asem ka but me ye sure so obi we kire ho a ebeboa no advice be afutu be na wo
afutu ya me wo ma wo no say so be ma no wo ho na say wo ye adwuma wo say wo boa no na onya hoden kasa kire wo boa no na onya hoden a obetimi aye wo kasa kire no so obetimi aye wo ani je nti wo boa no o bebi obekobia na wudi na chi obenya hoden na afu wo adwuma na timi akoso
okay me da se bebre mami eni wafutu edase. So guys, these guys are the guys that were doing the plotting this yam this thing, and they are now back here. They are coming to do another. I think they are on baby in catch yeah. They are coming to do another one for them to plant granite, which is a peanuts in. You know, they are strong workers. You know, massive. Omabo unza. Thank you guys. So guys, we're done in the farm. We are now coming to go. Me and Mr. Matthew are going to leave and go back. You see, to the to town. Then we continue our daily things. That today is Saturday in Ghana. In Saturday, there's a lot of funerals. When we're coming, there was some on the way, and also at the same time, I'm also here to go to attend one of the Queen Mother's funeral, which one of my friends from the States who came, his mother, I'm going to just accompany him to mourn his mom. Keep watching Kwaminat TV. Guys, if you come across this video, like, subscribe. If this is your first time, kindly subscribe to Kwaminat TV. And let's promote African businesses together and share it. And also let people see the importance of farming in Ghana. And farming is going to be one of the greatest one here in the world. Farming. I said farmers in Western world are rich. Farmers in Africa are not rich. We are trying to change the narrative to let people know that farming in Ghana or farming in Africa farmers should be more richer even than the Western. If we follow the real, and also if we follow the agric way, that means if we mechanize it or if we educate ourselves in terms of farming. Keep watching Kwaminat TV. I'm still the youngest old boy. So guys, keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe and share. And you see, as I said, I'm coming to Cashew Farm today, and I'm in Cashew Farm, and I've started correcting some. We did, and now when we are here, we are taking the seeds, and that's how it goes. You can see, well, I'm not expert, the experts are there, over there you can see. And as I said, these are the juice that we are just wasting it. This juice could have even saved someone's life, because I'm more concerned of this juice, even though the cashew is very important, but this is more healthy. See, as I said, if you want to invest, even just the juice, and cashew comes, I think, from December till somewhere around May, isn't it? April, May, yeah, April. And you can produce, you can get tons of tons, because they have a lot of cashew only around this area, the German North. which applies to Sampa and Drobo and other places. Yeah. And as I said, Sampa is one of the biggest producer of cashew, this cash crop. And you know, cashew is also becoming one of the fastest growing crop, even overtaking cocoa in the world. People now know much about cashew. You can use cashew for everything, wine, soap, everything at all, acid, everything, consumable and non-consumable items. The sad thing in it that I'm going to say is the farmers are not been paying well. The farmers are not been paying well. The way they suffered here, when they go, those who buy the cashew decide the price, which is one of the sad things in it that I think the government have to look into it. The whole African government, anywhere that they produce cashew, they have to look into it. I was in Gambia, they produce cashew, here, Ivory Coast, Ghana, most of the West African countries that I know, they have cashews. So, this is why the government has to look into it. They sell the cashew to Indians and other people for them to go and make millions out of it, and they get just not even thousands. No, they got millions out of it, millions of dollars, and here they got just like peanuts. That's why the government has to look into it. The last time I spoke with one of them, they said, "Oh, they are looking into it. They're going to do this, but it's just political talk." I don't normally do politics.
You're blocking my view.
But I'm just saying it. And if you are individual, private investor, and if you want to invest in cashew, whether in farming or in processing, Sampa will be one of the ideal place, because I think they have about 50 to 60% of cashew crops in Ghana. And it's not an easy work. Keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe, and share. We'll keep on. We'll show you how they pack it, take it to Tema, only export it. Once we can process this here, we process it here. There's a lot of people that are going to get work, and it will encourage the farmers also to do what? To farm more, because the land is there. As my sister is saying, they will farm more. And look at today, they're sitting down here. What they have to do. If you don't take it early, it got spoiled a lot. And when the season passes, you can't use it for anything. Why the government is not helping, no one knows. Private investors, diasporans, if you want to come and invest, if you want to come and invest in it, please come and do that. Come and do that here in Sampa. I recommend Sampa because this is where they get a lot of cashew. And you know, where the cashew is producing, the road, when I was coming, I will show you the road when I'm going. It's sad that one of the cash crops in Ghana, aside cocoa, which I said this one is overtaking cocoa easily, the route from here to the cities are very dangerous. Sometimes if you are driving a small car and a truck is coming, you have to stop for the truck to go, because it's not like the road is not spacious. It's spacious, but the potholes. So the truck driver has to take the middle. Even when we are coming, the little pragya that we came with, it's a struggle. See? So all these things are neglected here in this area. And I think the government has to look into it. This one is for the Ghana government. They have the politicians. They have to look into it. And at least you are buying it. You don't help them to buy it. But at least for those people who come here and buy it, you need to look into it. Keep watching. Kwaminat TV.
Yo, atifo mpacho me mama ha. Obia ntwena dwen embemi. Na wonti de meka no. Me ye frɛ me self Muhammad. Dodo na frɛ me second god allergy 1. Me jiso second one tum. Cashew afum ne yete no. Adwuma na enye bete. Me kamia ye se cashew bia wo be pick bia no. Em so be pick wonsa be kan be 2 or 3 times ansana a benefit you. Na we no nyina chi no me vese me mamo a moto cashew no munya mo ntia se enye adwuma eda fom. Nti sa abrofo no the price ba me pa mo cho mo nsusu na mo nsisi yen. Adwuma no edin pa wo ba fom ha enye aduan papa bia na abenya di ba wo be ye adwuma saa fitia no pa kosi anwumre. Ti mesre atiefo monhwe ni ye na momboa yen adwuma no eso se apafo ne yokofa o mo se de mempanyimfo eti a o mo boa me sisi ya kombeji sika yemfa se ka o de ba nyina ye fuel ne nasefo nti mesre mu middleman for no ankasa na me kasa kire mu no enche mo be hu sa video we se egu mountain na mo de atumu hufo e wo cashew to no mu na nti saa obi bre obi emfa eni ya ba no pa ebesi samre afi na yensa kan bibi se ebekoya no nti mo motifi a ya ye do cashew no afi no so ayenya hwe be mo amoto no ade akya na mo da private car mo sifi kama na mo wom nti mesre mo mo manenye afutu sampa mo medam ase.
So Alaji, for example, when you come in the morning, when do you start and when do you finish within the day?
And upon the am say ba time be out be do from and I be start here. As all starting as I was cashew say them di kan obefa ni nyina 1 say ye 1000 as 3000 seeds kra na on sabeka saa so na obefa be tena se atiti ni nyina. It dependi sebra wo de betiti awie no ene be mo wapon wa wo boa no gya no ho a nipa no obokro no wa boa no oba ya no de boto ase sa owura mu bebia no no so tete no de kwa akwagisika nti so onya boa no a eye nhye se wo tete nti so onwie ya anya de obetimi akọ.
Do you have to come every day?
No, that be week no mu am say me ba once Saturday, in particular Saturday na metaba say ye fie nyuma nkakra nso ka ho ti Saturday no so afo no nhada nye bebre sa tu jai be 1 week time na ba ene ebia obefa utimi nya be 1 full bag se de be ya uton a sika no betimi dia ye bibi asa o ka se de bia na be ba oba obenya ebia obenya be bag no nchemu 9 no obenya baako eno sa no uton pe na se o diska no bo akonhoma ana se o diska no wo wanum na se edru bag no am se sika no so ani kakra utimi edibi na wanya bi nso edi ato nti me ba na wotwe nye de bia number.
Thank you very much, Alaji.
You are welcome, sir. And that's it.
Keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe, and share. And guys, as you know, cashew farming is not an easy job. As I said, cashew farming is not an easy job. The little that even we saw it here, and the little that I experienced, I'm telling you, it's not an easy job. So if you are paying those people, please give them good money so that it will encourage them for them also to do more farming, more cashew farming. And the government also has to look into it, at least stabilize the price for them to encourage them, because the government is getting a lot of taxes, revenue from those cashew buyers and the exporters. So at least they have to also look into the farmers. The farmers should not suffer like always is in Africa. Farmers suffer and those people get it. Also, they have to look into the route that go into the villages or go into the farming areas to, better the routes for them.
As you can see, I'm also removing the seeds. It's not an easy thing, especially talking about the road. We have a very bad road network. So if the government can do something to improve the quality of the road for us, we will be grateful. And moreover, they should attend to us as farmers, especially purchasing of the chemicals. The chemicals, they are too expensive. So if the government can do something about it, we'll be grateful.
So what is the chemicals for? Is it for the...
It's for the spraying of the... We are talking about the herbicides and then the insecticide. The herbicides are to fight the weeds. And then the insecticide is for the insects and other small things that fits on the crop. Thank you.
We had show you where the cashew start, and at the same time how they transport it, dry it, and get to the factory, and also at the same time transport some of them into the harbor for the shipping to the other places, which is the raw materials. We are talking now about how to process it here in Ghana and how we can expand it. That is where Mr. Matthew is going to give us a bit of rundown about it. If you also want to invest, how you will invest an amount that it will be, because the factory is about 20 years or over now. So there's a specific amount that you can invest, be a partner, or buy a franchise in it. So, Mr. Matthew, I spoke with you a couple of days ago. We went to the farm, and now we are at the factory. Not to waste time, just tell us, do you need more investors?
Oh yes, we need investors, because as you said it earlier, we started this factory about 20 years ago. We started with only 5 workers, but now I think we have employed about 50-something workers, and they are working here. And because we don't have seed capital for the raw materials, and if you look at the factory too, it's very small, and we need to expand the factory so that we can meet the international market. The demand is there, but we are not able to supply because our machines are limited. Like, we don't have adequate machines to process the nuts for export. So we need investors who will come and help so that we can expand the factory and meet the international market.
One thing I want to know is, if you say you need some people who come and invest, what is the minimum amount that someone is out there and say you want to invest? What is the minimum amount? Someone want to probably buy shares. Is it allowed even first?
Yes, it's allowed. It's allowed to buy shares in the company. Now, if you are an investor and you want to come and invest in, the minimum amount is 500,000 Ghana cedis. That's the minimum amount.
Half a billion.
Yes, half a billion. The old currency. Yes. The minimum amount is 500,000, so that we can expand. You will stand as a one shareholder, and the company too will stand as a one shareholder, so that we can expand the factory and meet the international market.
If someone has, like, the machines that you need, if someone said, okay, I will come with it in the worth of these machines, is it acceptable?
Oh yes, it's acceptable, because if we get the machines, we can produce more. If you bring the machines, we will calculate it and turn it as a shares. Now, I think it's last year we got some machines from African Cashew Alliance through SECO in collaboration with Cashew. We got new machines that we are using now, and it's not enough. That can't process to the international market. So we need some people who can invest, like to buy more machines in addition. Now we don't have peeling machines. Because we don't have peeling machines, if we do the shelling, it's difficult for us to do the peeling early. And now, if we have peeling machine, we can, if the machines shell it, we can peel it fast. Within a month, we can process 1 container.
Wow.
Yes.
If you have the
If,
peeling
if we
machine.
have the peeling machine, because the shelling machines can process, every day can process 2.5 tons. 2.5 tons. So if we have peeling machine and it's doing the peeling fast, we can be running the work as a shift, night and day, so that we can meet the international market. Yes.
So now, the one you produce now, is it only on local consumption, like only in Ghana?
Oh yes, we sell it only in Ghana.
And it's still
And it's still, even there is more demand, we are not able to supply the local markets. So we need an investors to come and help. Because now the foreigners are buying the raw cashew nut from Ghana, exporting it to India and Vietnam. They are making more profits there. And if we process it here and export to, we will get more money than to export it, the raw materials. Because the kernels, the market is there, people are demanding the kernels, and we are not able to supply. So we need more investors to come and help, so that we can collaborate and meet the market demand.
So cashew being the fastest growing crop in, I think I would say in the world, because it's the fastest, it's growing very fast. And most of the high quality cashews comes from this part of the world, West Africa, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Guinea, and all those places. What do you think the African cashew, you mentioned this
African Cashew Alliance.
African Cashew Alliance, what do you think they should do for us to get to the level that we export it to Western world rather than taking the raw material?
African Cashew Alliance is helping Africa, we the Africans, to process the kernels into semi-process before we export. Now they are working on it. If you go to Cote d'Ivoire now, the Cote d'Ivoire government and through ACA, they are building more factories in Cote d'Ivoire. So that I think about 2-3 years coming, Cote d'Ivoire will not export cashew again, raw cashew. They will be raw materials again. They will be processing it in Cote d'Ivoire and export, and export the kernels.
Yeah, the kernels, the proper one.
Yes. So yes, and ACA too, they are working throughout this the whole Africa. As I said it earlier, they brought us these new machines we are working with using now. So they want the African people to process their cashew here and export. They don't want us to be exporting the raw cashew nut like that. So they are helping for us to process the kernels in Africa here before we export it.
If someone says he's coming to invest or get some of the machines as bring it as do you have the space? Do you have the space, or do you have the land to build more?
Oh yes, our land is 2.5 acres. Yeah. So if they are bringing, someone is bringing big machines, we have land to build warehouse, to build new factory to install the machines. We have land. Even if it's, we need more land, we can talk to Nananum here, and they will be to release the land for us, because this processing factory is helping a lot of in the community, more workers, and we help the community too. Even the clinic here at Kable, this factory, we have helped the clinic a lot. So if we need land, Nananum will release land for us. so that we can build the factory. And we have 2.5 acres.
Okay. Your last few words to people who outside there who want to come to Africa and invest, or want to come to Ghana specifically and invest, but they have no idea of where to go.
They should come to Ghana. In Ghana here, even the cashew processing factories are very few. They are very, very few. The demand is there. If they come to Ghana, they can invest in cashew, like processing and cashew production. If they come and invest, they will get more money from the cashew production. Even the processing, because we don't have more processors in Ghana, if they invest in processing, the demand is there. They can get more, process more and sell and get more money. Even locally, they can sell in local and get more money. So everybody should come to Ghana to invest in cashew processing, so that the cashew production and the processing will go on in Ghana.
Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. And I wish to come back here again in the near future, which will be soon. And also, you told me something about behind the cameras that you have a new machine that you install, which is going to be another department.
Yes, it's true. I think this year, maybe by next 2 months, we will start the installation. So I think if you come here next year or next few years, you will see more changes here. Because that machine, if you fix the calibrator and the steaming machines, it will let the work go fast. Because that machines will let's take the grading machine. The calibrator will grade the raw cashew nut by size. So when we send it to the shelling side, and you put in a certain grade in the machine and set it, it will cut all into holes. The percentage of broken will be very less. And if it's not yet sorted and you put it there, the percentage of them holes, brokens will go high. So, and the cooker and the steamer they give us, if we install it, that will let the steaming go fast. Now the steamer we are having there can steam only 85 kilos a day, only 85 kilos at a time. And the new ones, we have 2 cookers. One cooker can steam 8 bags at a time. So both of the machines can steam 16 bags at a time. So we can steam about 50 bags a day. And the old machine can steam only 10 bags a day.
Which is very less.
Yes.
Okay, we are going to end here because we will come when the machine is installed. I mean, the grand opening, I'm sure you're going to call me and I will come around wherever I am. Then we tell the people the whole story. So let the people be aware that we are going to come again. Keep watching Kwaminat TV, like, subscribe, and share. This is the development we want in Ghana or in Africa, for people to be self-employed, open their own businesses. I mean, work down here rather than traveling through Mediterranean Sea and other places. If someone have work to do in his country, he will not
go to travel.
He will not even think about traveling into the other places. If you guys also over there, and if you want to invest, come to Ghana. People in diaspora, bring the knowledge, bring the money, and also bring the machines here in Ghana. Come and let's promote Africa. Let's develop Africa. Let's make Africa great again. keep watching Kwaminat TV. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm still the youngest old boy. This is the end of this documentary about Cashew. Next year, we will give you another one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Most of these talents are hidden. Most of these businesses we don't see. The best pictures are hidden. I just say share. Yeah. Most of these talents are hidden. Most of these businesses we don't see. Kwaminat TV, no need to worry, baby. I beg